Good evening to all. Let us revise the chapter Profit Loss Discount, including VAT. Tanvi bought a watch for rupees 1980, including VAT, at 10%. Find the original price of the watch. The selling price means given 1980, including VAT, that percentage of VAT given 10%. Original price of the watch you have to find out. Let the original price of the watch be X. Let the original price of the watch be X. Therefore, VAT will be how much? Value added tax VAT will be 10% of X, means 10 by 100 into X. It is coming X by 10. Therefore, selling price will be original price, that is X, plus VAT, that is X by 10, which is equal to 10X plus X by 10. It is coming 11X by 10. According to question, the selling price given 1980. So this implies X will be how much? 1980 into 10 divided by 11. 11 1 ja 11, 11 8 ja 88, 1 0 is coming. 180 into 10, that is coming 1800. And this is the original price of the watch. Therefore, the original price of the watch, equal to rupees 1800. This is an important question paper. The question I am solving one by one. I think it is clear. Tanbhai bought a watch for rupees 1980, including VAT of at 10%. Find the original price of the watch. So let us consider the original price of the watch Bx. Let me explain again. The VAT is equal to 10% of X. 10% of X, 10 by 100 into X, so 0 cancel, 1 by 10 into X, X by 10. The selling price or purchase price will be original price plus VAT. It is coming 11X by 10. As for the question, 11X by 10 is equal to 1980. Now solve for X. X is equal to coming 1800. That means original price of the watch is equal to 1800. Let us go next question. Next question number 2. Find the rate of discount. Find the rate of discount being given on a shirt whose selling price is 1092, selling price given, after deducting a discount of 208 on its mark price. Okay, how to solve? That means in this question, discount given, selling price given, mark price not given, and discount percent also not given. You have to find out. See one by one. So first of all, write what is given here. In this question, selling price given rupees 1092. Discount given rupees 208. These two things are given. Therefore, mark price is equal to selling price plus discount. Because mark price is greater than selling price, whenever the discount is there, the selling price will be less. That means you have to add some discount to selling price, then you will get mark price. The selling price here 1092 plus 208. It is coming 92 plus 8 means 100, 1300. 208 plus 92, it is coming 300. Now 1300. This is the mark price. and you have to find out discount percent. Therefore, discount percentage will be discount by mark price into 100. What is your discount? Discount is given 208 by mark price is 1300 into 100. It will be convert percent. 0 cancel. 208 by 13. Just to calculate 208 by 13, how much coming? 200 divided by 8. It is coming 26% because 8 to the 6. 208 divided by 13. 13. It is coming 16%. 16%. So therefore, discount percentage is equal to 16%. In this case, second question also I have completed. Let us go next question. Next question, see. Robin purchased an old car for rupees 73,500. He spent rupee 10,300 on repair and paid rupee 2,600 for its insurance. The total cost you have to find out. Then he sold it to a mechanic for 84,240. What was his percentage gain or loss percent? Purchase price equal to how much? 73,000. Expenditure on repairing 10,300. Expense on insurance 2,600. The total cost will be how much? That you will find out. After that, you see which is greater. Let us see. That means here given purchase price. Purchase price means cost price. Purchase price is equal to rupees 73,500. He purchased the car 73,500. Expense on repairing. Expense on repairing. Expense on repairing equal to how much? That is 10,300. 10,300. Expense on insurance, that is rupees 2,600. Therefore, total cost price will be how much? Total cost price, you have to add all these things. 73,500, this is 10,000, that means 83,800. 83,800 plus 2,600. It will be how much? 800 plus 600, that means 1400. 400. It is 86,000. That means it is coming 86,400. Okay, this is the total cost price, net cost price, including all the expense. 73,500 plus 10,000, it is coming 83,800. 83 plus 2, that is 85,800. Here 600, that means 1400. 86,400. This is the total cost price, and selling price given. He sold the car at a price of, that is 84,240. So here the selling price is less. Selling price is less than cost price. Therefore, automatically the loss will arise. The loss is equal to cost price and total cost price minus selling price, which is equal to total cost price. It is 86,400 minus 84,240. It is coming how much? 2,160. 2,160 is the loss. Therefore, loss percentage will be loss by cost price into 100. Here loss is how much? 2160 divided total cost price 86,400 into 100. दो जीरो कैंसिल, 2160 divided by 864. If you divide, how much you will get? Just calculate 2164. 20 cancel here, 864, and this is 2160. 2160 divided by 864. 864. It is coming 2.5. 2.5. So what is the loss percentage? The loss percentage is 2.5%. This is all about the question number 3. I think it is clear. Let me explain again. The purchase price of an old car is 73,500. Expense on repairing, that is 10,300. Expense on insurance, that is 2,600. You have to add all the three. You will get total cost price will be, adding all the three, you will be getting 86,400. The selling price is equal to 84,240. Here selling price less than cost price. Therefore loss will arise. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. It is coming 2,600. The loss percentage is equal to loss by cost price into 100. This is the formula required. You have to put it. It is coming 2.5%. Okay, let us go next. Let us go next sum. Which is largest in 8 1/3 percentage or 4/25 or 0.15? One given percentage, one given fraction, one given decimal. Means either you have to convert all in percentage. It will be more easier to identify which is greater. Let us see. The first one given how much? 8 1/3 percentage. That means this is coming 3 8 is 24. 24 plus 1 25 by 3 percentage. The first one given. The second one, it is given 4 by 25. It is fraction given. You have to multiply 100. Then it will be percentage. 25 4 ja, it is coming 4 4 ja 16. 16 percentage. And third one, it is given decimal given 0.15. 0.15 means 15 by 100. If you will multiply 100, this will be percentage. How much coming? 100 100 cancel. This is coming 15%. So out of 3, this is 8 1/3 percentage. This is 16%. And this is which is greater. That means second one, which is the largest. Therefore 4/25 is the largest. This is largest because 4/25 means 16%. It is equivalent to 16%. Third one is 15%, and first one is 8 1/3 percentage. I think it is clear for you. Let us go next. Let us go to the last question today. Rachel gets 94 marks in her exam. In her exam, how much marks he got? She got 94 marks. These are 47% of the total marks. That means he got 47, according to question, 47% equal to this mark. Find the maximum number of marks that you have to find out. Let us see. In this question, marks obtained equal to 94. Percentage of marks obtained, that is 47%, and to find, these are two things given. So according to question, 47% of total marks of x, total marks x equal to 94. Let x be the total marks. That we have to find out. So according to question, 47% of x equal to 94. 47 by 100 into x equal to 94. Therefore x will be how much? X is equal to 94 into 100 divided by 47. 47 2 ja, and 2 into 100 is coming 200. 200. So what is the maximum marks? The maximum marks is 200. Therefore the maximum the maximum number of marks equal to how much? That is 200. Out of 200 he got 94, which is equal to 47%. I hope it is clear for you. Today I have discussed profit or discount, some percentage sum also. These are the very important questions. Thank you for today's class.